Right now, a tragic situation in Chesapeake, and we want to warn you, the details are very upsetting. Police say an apparent murder-suicide has led to the deaths of 4 people.
3 children and their mother, according to family, are dead tonight following the tragedy at the Peaceful Village Apartments. News 3 reporter Brendan Ponton has been there all day talking to neighbors, family, police. He joins us live now. So, Brendan, this is incredibly heartbreaking. What have you learned so far?
Absolutely, Jessica. And so far, police have not given us an update since this morning, and they cleared out of here at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. But since then, there has been a showing of support here at the apartment where it all happened. People bringing balloons and stuffed animals, all in tribute to the people who unfortunately died here this morning. Now, here is what we know about what happened. It all happened just before 7 this morning on Welcome Road. Police say they got a call to do a welfare check at the home, and when they got here, they found an armed person barricaded inside. They started negotiations, but quickly realized there could be children hurt inside. Police then went in the house and discovered the bodies of 3 children and a woman who had apparently shot herself. Family and friends say a mother killed the children before taking her own life. News 3 is waiting for police to confirm the names of the people involved, but we did speak with a woman who said she's the woman's great aunt.
The oldest one was real quiet, and the twins were just jolly and happy and doing everything, and because they're younger. Beautiful kids, really pretty, beautiful kids.
Now, police remained out here throughout the afternoon as they tried to piece together exactly what happened, and the community left with lots of questions tonight about how this tragic situation unfolded here this morning.
Today's crime story happened in the heart of Chesapeake, Virginia, where tranquil suburban streets echo with the laughter of children and neighbors exchange warm greetings. A profound tragedy unfolded on February 7, 2025. Cymone King-Roberson, a 34-year-old mother, fatally shot her 3 children, a 14-year-old daughter and 5-year-old twin sons, before taking her own life in their Welcome Road home. This heartbreaking event occurred against a backdrop of rising violent crime in Virginia. In 2022, the state experienced a 4.9% increase in violent offenses, totaling 17,655 incidents. Notably, homicides saw a significant rise, with 621 reported cases, a 10.5% increase from the previous year. As we delve into the circumstances leading to this tragedy, we aim to understand the complex factors at play and explore ways to prevent such occurrences in the future. Chesapeake, Virginia, nestled within the Peaceful Village neighborhood, resided with the King-Roberson family. Cymone King-Roberson, a 34-year-old mother, was known to her neighbors as a dedicated parent. Her eldest, Kanaurie, was a 14-year-old 7th grader at Indian River Middle School, remembered by her teachers as a valued member of the Braves family. The younger children, 5-year-old twins Ermani and Ermias, attended Thurgood Marshall Elementary, where they were cherished members of the school community. Neighbors recall the family participating in community events and the children playing in the neighborhood. One resident described Peaceful Village as a tight-knit community, emphasizing the close bonds among its members. Family members also shared their perspectives. Cymone's brother, Ermani King, spoke about his sister and the tragic events, providing insight into the family's dynamics and the challenges they faced. Through these accounts, we gain a glimpse into the lives of the King-Roberson family, a family that, on the surface, appeared to be an integral part of their community, yet was grappling with unseen struggles in the months preceding the tragic events of February 7, 2025. Subtle yet significant changes emerged in the demeanor of Cymone King-Roberson and her children. Neighbors, once accustomed to the lively presence of the King-Roberson family, began to notice a withdrawal from community activities. The children's laughter, a familiar sound in the Peaceful Village neighborhood, grew less frequent, and their participation in local events diminished. Cymone, previously engaged and approachable, became increasingly reclusive, often avoiding casual conversations and social interactions. These behavioral shifts, though gradual, painted a picture of a family retreating into isolation. Experts in the field of psychology emphasize the importance of recognizing such behavioral changes as potential indicators of underlying distress. Dr. Susan Friedman, in her analysis of maternal filicide, notes that a significant number of mothers who commit such acts have a history of mental disorders, with depression and psychosis being prevalent. She highlights that 66% of mothers involved in filicide had a history of mental disorder, and 53% exhibited symptoms at the time of the offense. These statistics underscore the critical need for early detection and intervention. In the case of Cymone, while no formal diagnosis was documented, the observable withdrawal and changes in behavior align with common manifestations of mental health struggles. The reduction in social engagement and the family's increasing isolation may have been outward expressions of internal turmoil. Such signs often precede tragic outcomes, serving as silent cries for help that, if unrecognized, can lead to devastating consequences. The King-Roberson children's altered behaviors also warrant attention. Educators and child psychologists assert that children living in environments where a parent is experiencing mental health challenges may exhibit signs of distress themselves. These can include withdrawal from peers, declining academic performance, and changes in mood or behavior. In this instance, the children's reduced participation in activities they once enjoyed could have been a reflection of the emotional climate within their home. Understanding the interplay between a parent's mental health and a child's well-being is crucial. Studies have shown that children of parents with untreated mental illnesses are at a higher risk for developing emotional and behavioral issues. This cyclical pattern underscores the importance of comprehensive family support systems that address the needs of both parents and children. Reflecting on this case, it becomes evident that the signs of distress were present, but perhaps not fully recognized or understood by those in the family's orbit. The gradual nature of their withdrawal may have masked the severity of the situation, leading to a lack of timely intervention. This highlights a broader societal challenge, the need for increased awareness and education regarding mental health indicators, not only among professionals but within communities at large. In conclusion, the behavioral changes observed in the King-Roberson family were emblematic of deeper issues that, if identified and addressed, might have altered the course of events. This tragedy serves as a poignant reminder of the critical importance of vigilance, open communication, and proactive mental health support within our communities. On the morning of February 7, 2025, at approximately 6:55 a.m., Chesapeake police received a call requesting a welfare check at a residence in the 3000 block of Welcome Road, within the Peaceful Village Apartments. Upon arrival, officers attempted to make contact with the occupants. Initial attempts were met with silence, but eventually, communication was established with an individual inside the home. It became evident that this person was armed, prompting the officers to declare a barricade situation. In response, the department's SWAT and hostage negotiation teams were dispatched to the scene. As the situation unfolded, negotiators engaged in dialogue, striving to de-escalate the circumstances. Despite their efforts, after approximately an hour, information emerged suggesting the presence of deceased individuals within the residence. Faced with this distressing revelation, officers made the decision to enter the home. Inside, they discovered the lifeless bodies of 3 children and a woman who appeared to have died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The deceased were identified as 34-year-old Cymone King-Roberson and her 3 children, a 14-year-old daughter and 5-year-old twin sons. The community was left in shock, grappling with the enormity of the tragedy. First responders, seasoned in managing crises, found themselves confronted with a scene of profound sorrow. The emotional weight of discovering young lives cut short and a mother who had ended her own life was palpable. Such incidents leave an indelible mark on those who serve on the front lines, underscoring the profound impact of trauma on first responders. In the aftermath, the Chesapeake Police Department initiated a comprehensive investigation to understand the factors leading to this heartbreaking event. The community, in its collective grief, sought solace and understanding, coming together to mourn the loss and reflect on the fragility of life. In the aftermath of the tragic events on February 7, 2025, the peaceful village neighborhood in Chesapeake, Virginia, was enveloped in profound grief and disbelief. The close-knit community, known for its unity, found itself grappling with an unimaginable loss. Neighbors, friends, and even those who had only a passing acquaintance with the King-Roberson family were deeply affected. Expressions of sorrow and confusion were evident as residents sought solace and understanding. Many questioned how such a tragedy could occur in their midst, reflecting on missed signs and pondering what might have been done differently. The collective mourning was palpable, as the community endeavored to come to terms with the sudden and devastating loss. In response to the tragedy, community members organized a vigil to honor the lives of Cymone King-Roberson and her 3 children. On the evening following the incident, residents gathered outside the family's home, transforming the area into a memorial adorned with flowers, candles, teddy bears, and heartfelt messages. The vigil served as a space for shared mourning, where individuals could express their grief and support one another. Speakers emphasized the importance of unity and the need to address underlying issues that could lead to such tragedies. The event highlighted the community's resilience and its commitment to healing collectively. The impact of the tragedy extended beyond immediate neighbors, touching the broader Chesapeake area and prompting discussions about mental health, community support, and the importance of vigilance. Local organizations and leaders called for increased resources to address mental health challenges and prevent future tragedies. The community's response underscored a collective determination to learn from the incident and to strengthen the bonds that hold them together. In the face of profound sorrow, the peaceful village neighborhood demonstrated the power of community solidarity. Through shared grief and a commitment to mutual support, residents began the arduous journey of healing, honoring the memories of those lost and striving to prevent such tragedies in the future. As the community continues to process the events, the emphasis remains on unity, support, and proactive engagement to ensure the well-being of all its members. The tragedy serves as a somber reminder of the importance of mental health awareness and the need for accessible resources to support individuals and families in crisis. In conclusion, the peaceful village neighborhood's response to the tragedy reflects a deep-seated resilience and a commitment to collective healing. Through memorials, vigils, and ongoing support initiatives, the community honors the lives lost and works towards a future where such tragedies are prevented.